Okay, hi everyone. Marissa Leahy with eXp Realty and Placer County Home Whisperer. Whoop, whoop. We're in this beautiful title office here in Auburn. Look behind us. We have this beautiful view. You can see the Capitol building. Where are we? Old Republic Title. And we are with the beautiful Christy.
Hi.
Yes, a lot of my clients say, what the heck is a title company? Why do we have a title company? Who are they? What do they do? I don't get it. And always in their mind, it's this like shady, gray, dark room, and they don't know what the heck is happening. So, Christy, what is a title company?
Title company, we're a neutral third party in any real estate transaction. So we deal with all parties involved, and we make sure the sellers are confident that when they sign their deed for their property that they're going to get their money. We make sure buyers are confident when they give us their money that they're eventually going to get keys for their dollar for their return. We make sure all the inspections are done, the contract's met, and we just make sure everybody is in agreement at closing.
Okay, so do you work for the buyer?
We work for everybody.
We are a neutral
third party.
Neutral, that's the key word.
Neutral, keyword.
Yep, a lot of clients say, but I don't get it. Why is the seller picking? Why is the buyer? They just don't really understand the process unless they've done it. You know, you buy a home, you're in there for many years, you forget.
Yes.
I don't know what those people did.
Yes.
So a lot of the times they have no idea who it is and what the deal is. So if I'm a client and I'm purchasing a home and I say, oh, I love this house, I want to make an offer. Here's my earnest money deposit or your good faith. That's basically saying you're serious, you're not messing around. Where does the money go?
It goes to a title company. It comes to us, and we deposit into Old Republic's trust account.
Okay.
And it sits here with us, and then our computer systems keep track of all the money per each file. And so we know how much you've given. Once we receive the deposit, we get receipts out to all parties, including a lender if there's one involved. And so then the lender has a proof of that funds as well, so they can start the loan process. And we hold all the money until the day of recording when everybody's in agreement, and we can record the deed, therefore giving the seller the money and dispersing the file.
What is the deed?
The deed is a grant deed. That's the deed that gets recorded that the seller signs giving over their rights, title, and interest of their property to the buyer. It gets recorded at the county courthouse, and what makes it officially the buyer's home.
Yes, because we're going to do layman's terms this whole time.
Yes, works for me.
Okay, so that's what the deed is. So basically, I give my check and it comes here and it's protected in the title.
Yes.
You hang on to it, and a real key word you keep saying, in agreement.
In agreement.
Nothing can be done until everybody agrees.
Right, and that's a big question we get. Buyers will call and they say, well, how do I know I'm going to get my money back? What if the seller says they want my money and I want to back out? We are a neutral third party. All parties have to be in agreement. We have an instruction. So when if you decide to cancel, your realtor will give you a cancellation. Both parties sign that. If those don't agree, if the seller says give the money back to them and the buyer says we'll give the money to me, we don't do anything. As a neutral third party, everybody has to be in agreement. That makes the buyer's money protected. I cannot just give it to the seller without everybody agreeing.
Good point. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the whole point of a title company. We can all do this paperwork, we can do our steps we need, but we need that neutral party that can make sure everyone's in agreement. Every form, contract, piece of paper matches the other, the money's correct. Basically, it's a peace of mind.
Correct.
Too.
That's the other thing we get is buyers will say, well, I don't want to sign my loan docs until I know for sure I do my final walkthrough and the house is in the same condition.
Yes.
But again, because I'm a neutral third party, you can sign your docs, I proceed on it. At any given time, either party calls me and says, stop, I stop.
Yes,
so
pause.
I can continue with your loan, the lender can review everything, we can be ready, and then you do your walkthrough, you call and say, I'm good to go, and then we record.
And good point, I just had this happen. We signed everything, and we went to do the final walkthrough after we signed. This is the way the schedule was. And when we went to do that, something was not fixed according to what. So what did we hit? Pause.
Right.
And don't do anything. Do not pay. Don't cut any checks. Don't fund anything. We're pausing until everything's right.
Correct.
You guys take care of that, and then we continue on.
That's correct.
So that's what title does. So it's not a gloomy, dark place. No. This is actually a beautiful building for those of you that live here in Auburn. The building sits above Poor Choice. Across from Old Town Pizza. They have their own parking lot that you access off of. Is that
Auburn Folsom.
Auburn Folsom.
And if you're an Auburnite, you're familiar with the the farmer's market on Saturday mornings. We're in the parking lot directly to the right or the left of that. So, and if you are new to Auburn, you have to go see that. It's really a
That's
great place.
exactly what I was gonna say. Or if you like take and bake, I use their
Yes.
parking lot. No one's here.
Yeah.
They have a great staircase down
Yep.
to downtown. It's a little hidden gem. But super, super cute building. But now we need to know a little bit more, since we now found out that Titles is not a scary place,
No.
and this not this made up little cloud in the sky. They're people. So Christy is a person.
I am.
She's a person. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been in escrow 28 years.
28 years.
Yeah.
So she knows what she's doing. Have you seen it all?
Well, you think you've seen it all,
And then you're
and then you
surprised.
learn. That's the good thing about this business is every person, every house, every realtor, every area, everything's different, and we have to change with the times. So
Yes, and what you learn when you become an agent, all the schoolwork behind it. Yeah, that's not how it goes.
it's not.
No,
Right. But
you
when you-
learn along the way.
When you have a great team in place, the
Yes.
realtors, when the realtors choose their title and escrow company or ask the homeowner to choose, it's because they know they're working with a person that they can rely on, that they can trust, and that gets things done, because communication is a really big key in this industry.
Oh, 100%.
And so when your teamwork is all in communication, it makes everything go smoother, even when you have a bump.
Yes, and I'm an over communicator. So
am
when
too.
I list homes, I pre-open escrow.
Yes.
Because it's done, at least that step it's open, everybody knows, what page we're on at the get-go.
Yes,
And it makes it quick to get an offer in.
that's
Which is
correct.
awesome. Okay, so Christy, you've been doing this like forever.
Forever.
Where do you live?
I live here in Auburn.
In Auburn.
Yeah.
Auburn. Are you born and raised in Auburn?
I am not. I'm a transplant.
So shut the
actually.
front door. I did not know she was out. Okay. Where are you from?
I'm actually an Air Force baby, so that's a very hard question.
All over the place.
I am.
What is your favorite place you lived?
Well, I lived in Washington, D.C. My father flew the vice president.
Oh,
Yeah, so
fancy
we lived
pants.
in D.C. for 10 years, lived in Germany, Belgium, California. So.
Wow.
But I just bought a house in Auburn, loved
Oh,
the community,
yay.
and decided to move here
Yes.
about 2 months ago. Other than that, I've been in Auburn for 2 years.
So how amazing. Your commute to work is 0.
Is literally like 5 miles. I decided to buy in North Auburn because I wanted some property, but so it's
Yeah.
a little bit on the freeway, 5 miles, and I'm home. I'm
Yeah,
here. I
that's
stay home
great.
because I'm here more than I'm at home.
Yeah, I know. That's how it feels. Okay, so what is, and I said be prepared, I'm going to ask you some questions. So
Yeah.
now we are. Favorite color?
Red.
Red.
Down. Power color.
Oh, yeah.
Strength.
You walk in the room, you got that red on, and it's also good luck, right?
It is.
Chinese good luck,
It is.
right? Good New Year, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Okay, favorite music?
Country.
And
Well,
what?
I pretty much like all genres, but country is usually my go-to.
Do you go to the country summer concerts?
I don't. My daughter's very involved in stuff, and so her schedule likes to keep my schedule pretty busy.
Okay, so you don't get to go to the country concerts.
Yeah, I know.
What's your favorite country singer?
Right now would be, and of course you said that, and I just drew a blank.
That's okay. I'll do it.
He's the young one. He just
Luke
came-
Bryan?
No,
the
younger,
really young one.
one.
Does he have
just
the-
got engaged. Wife is pregnant. Oh my.
Hurry.
No.
We have someone in the background. She won't be on camera. Maureen's over there.
Maureen. Yeah.
So,
It'll come to me.
okay, it's going to come to us later.
Yeah.
You said daughter. How old is she?
I actually have 2 biological children. My oldest is 23 and my baby is 9.
Is
and then
9, okay.
My husband has 3, so I have a 28, 27, and 19 on his side.
Holy cannoli.
Holy cannoli.
That's a big
right.
family.
But my 9-year-old is been going to school in Auburn for a few years, and she is a mermaid. So Auburnites are familiar with mermaids. So
that's a big deal.
synchronized swimming.
Yeah.
So yeah, our
Has
competition
that
starts
started?
this week.
I was going to say.
Well, she's been in training since February.
Yeah.
2 nights a week, and we just went to 5 nights a week, and now it's 5:30 to 9 every night training, and then
That's such a commitment.
it is. That's why I didn't go to country in the park.
Yeah, my daughter pulled that on me one time. She said, "Mom, I want to do this."
Yes.
So that her friend was doing that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But then right before, she's changed her mind.
Oh, she
And
loves it. It's a great community
Yeah,
event.
it is.
And,
My daughter decided to dance instead, which
Yeah.
is just as a commitment.
just as much.
Yeah,
yes.
my schedule is all over the place.
Yeah.
Totally worth it, right?
Yeah, totally worth it. To make
So-
them happy is what we live for.
That's right. So tell the camera something that you would be, that someone, either whether they know you or not, that would be surprised about you.
Ooh, I'm not really
Like,
open.
do you
Wow.
collect rocks and name them? I mean, we need to know something juicy. Are you a singer in your shower? What's your jam?
I'm always a singer. I
We
sing
need
in
to
my
know
car.
something.
I'm a windows down, music
Oh,
as
yeah.
loud as you can get on the road type of
Do
person.
you collect bottle caps?
I don't. I'm not a collector of anything.
Okay, so tell us.
Yeah,
you have to
no.
tell us something.
I'm a hands-on girl. I just
Okay.
built a fence.
Oh, do you
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
that
tool
type
belt?
of, yeah. I'm that type of a girl.
So when she's not here looking all pretty in her jumper.
I have blisters.
Oh.
I have blisters.
Yes.
Yeah, we put
She's
275 feet in this weekend.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was a good
And then I'm
workout.
remodeling my kitchen. I'll tear everything down.
And you're going to do it yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you hear that?
Yes,
I love
ma'am.
that. I'm a strong woman.
Yes.
Yeah, not afraid to get dirty.
No, not afraid. Yeah, I'm not the let me bring you your tea type.
No. I don't know about putting in a fence though.
It's actually pretty easy. It's fun.
Really?
Digging the holes I had to use. My husband.
You
had to-
dug the holes too.
Oh yeah, why do you think I have blisters? I think I'm kidding.
Those are huge blisters.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
wow.
but-
I mean, I like to get dirty and do things, but I don't know that I would dig holes like that.
Yeah, build the fence. You name it. I'm putting up a shop. We're
Yeah.
running the electrical. I'm running the trencher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
I love that. So she's real. She's a real person.
I am.
Real life badass. If I
wouldn't
can
go
say that in a title company, I don't know. They're a neutral third party. I hope I can say that.
Yeah, you can
It's a bad word. Beep.
We're all people here.
Yeah. Okay, so is there anything else, like a common misconception about title or just about your position, anything you want to share? Because buyers watch this, soon to be buyers, returning buyers, sellers.
I would like
yeah.
to let sellers know when you go into contract, your title will always reach out to you. There's some information we need from you up front, usually right away. Your existing mortgage company, and we will always ask for your social security number. We do need that to order your payoff. A lot of people get skeptical about that.
Yes.
So that is something that's important. If you don't want to write it down and send it to us, you can call us. But be prepared with that
Or
information.
even come in.
Or even come in.
Because I do
So-
have the older folks. They want
Yes.
to go in and.
Yes.
So that actually brings me to an important thing I wanted to talk about, fraud.
Yes.
So I always really overwarn and probably too much where the clients freak out then.
Mm-hmm.
But do not, if you get an email, it might even look totally legitimate.
Totally. But it's
They
not.
are not. If you have not heard it from Christy,
Yes.
exactly what to do, your instructions spoke to her,
Mhm.
or logged into the secure
Yes.
portal that is coming from you,
Yes.
the company, then don't do it.
That's correct. So if you're wiring in your EMD and you email me,
Earnest money deposit.
earnest money deposit. What
Yeah.
is needed 3 days after your contract goes into acceptance? So we
Yes.
will reach out to you. I will tell you, I'm going to send you an encrypted email. You log in, get a password, and the wiring instructions are there. I will also in the email ask you to call me to verify those instructions, and then I will let you know that those instructions will not change the entire process. So if at any point you get an email that says, hey, we have new instructions, that is your first key that it's fraud, because title companies do not change banks.
No.
It would take a very long, lengthy process. So
Yeah.
wherever we give you is what it will stay. And so that's a very key point on wiring funds in. And that also not only for your earnest money, but your funds to close, which come at the end.
Yep.
And then for sellers, the same thing works on outgoing. When you come in to sign your seller's papers, you need to bring your checkbook or deposit receipt. We do not accept wiring instructions over the phone. So if you come in and want your funds wired but don't have your information, you will have to bring it back to us, because you cannot call us. We won't take it. We will not send a wire out unless we can see your face.
Yes. So for their protection.
And that is for your protection.
Yeah.
We do all these steps to make sure your money gets to your account and your money that you've worked so hard for gets to our account to buy your house.
Yeah.
We don't do it because we want to be difficult, even though a lot of people think we are. We do it
Well-
to protect you, because wire fraud is one of the number one things that is on high alert
Yes,
right now.
and to the wire fraud, click that button, $200,000 gone.
Yeah.
You don't get it back.
No.
It's going to India or to some man's pocket, some woman's pocket. We don't know. You can't get that back.
No.
So that's why it's taken very, very serious.
Yes.
Yes. Maureen, get over here.
Come say hi.
This is Maureen. She is my support system. Anytime I ask, she does like that. Here she is, Maureen Buck. She's amazing too. She's
Thank
here
you.
at the same office. Did we even say your office? Am I just calling you title?
Your client. We are Old Republic
Oh, I
title.
did, because I had to
Yes.
say
Old Republic title. Hey, I remember my country artist,
Okay, who?
Kane Brown.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I
Yes,
thought you were
love
gonna say.
him.
So Maureen helps me with everything. If I need any type of information, she finds it, gets it to me, and super fast.
Yep, property
Yeah.
profiles, any sort of marketing
Yep.
for agents, checklists.
Huge support system.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep, we're
right
here.
here.
We're here for you.
We have a great office here. If you ever want to swing in and say hi because you want to,
Yes.
come in. Why
We're
not?
super friendly.
We're at
Yeah,
200.
super friendly. They have candy on the table. I'm sure they can offer you something else too.
Yeah. We're at 200 Auburn Folsom Road, Suite 205, ground level, easy to find.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Now I'm going to run over there and turn it off. Doo, doo, doo.